There we are. Hey, everybody. How's it going?
Good evening.
Uh, I saw we got
We
a we got.
already we already got a super chat before we even turned it on,
I know we were like rushing. We were like, we got to get it go live before it's gone.
and it just popped off. But that was $4.99 from Sean Quinn. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
thank you. We didn't even do anything.
Well, I mean, those 240p test suite uh, screen caps are very useful. So
Yes.
you know,
Yeah. Yeah. So here we are. Here we are. I saw some people joking about the thumbnail beforehand. It was just like a photo I took off of my Switch screen, and I just didn't have time to take another one. When I saw how
we, we
bad,
always we always we always try to like take a photograph for the
right?
stream thumbnails. I mean, usually for the stream thumbnails, like we don't like do anything fancy. We just shoot it with our phone.
Yeah, exactly.
But
But this one, it was just not a very good photo in general.
yeah, yeah. But I mean, there's something about like we like to shoot things rather than just use like a screen capture of it.
Right. I think that your voice is real loud, so I kind of turned it down a little bit. We'll see what happens.
Oh, okay. Hopefully,
Hopefully everything's good now. We'll see though.
yeah, yeah.
Let us know how the audio quality is. I almost look like I might be too quiet now, but who knows? Who knows? I'm too quiet.
Corey's mic is too quiet.
Yep. All right.
Why does it always change? I don't understand why it's always changing.
Well, I kind of rewired some stuff. Like,
Ah,
okay, it should sound good now. It should be pretty good. I think at this. Well, I don't know. Well, I don't know. Maybe I messed around with some stuff this weekend. Maybe a little bit too much. Okay.
lots of sounding good now. Is what
Okay.
people would say.
Sounds good. So this game, this gigantic army is I saw a tweet about it a couple of weeks ago, and it's like, oh, this just came out. It came out on Thursday, and since we've been streaming a lot of shooters lately, we thought I'd do something that's like so like less than a week old for once. I thought it'd be kind of fun to do this.
I mean, it is still a shooter, but it's not a shooter in the shmup shooting game spaceship thing.
Yeah, exactly. Um, but yeah, so I mean I have no idea what to expect. I played a level when I first downloaded it.
You said it
Uh,
seemed maybe a little
it's a little
janky.
janky. It's a little janky for sure. I mean, you'll see. Like the sound effects seem like they're just overblown.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Maybe you
they're
can
like
turn down the menu.
no, I tried turning them down, but it's like they're actually. It's almost like they are like have the distortion built into them. Oh, geez,
Hmm.
we got a $2 Canadian from Calamari fan. Thank you.
Thank you.
So
You
it says
two are awesome. So
two.
are you.
Yeah, thank you. Uh, but yeah, so I mean, this is what we're gonna do tonight. I mean, let's see how it goes. I guess.
Mellow Gaming is asking if you guys tried that Devil Engine game on Switch. Looks right up your alley. What kind of game is it? I'm not familiar with it.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
You were saying that when we were in Japan, you thought you might have seen a
I
PC version of this game running on a screen in a game store.
yes, yeah, I feel like I did, but I might be wrong. But it was definitely a mech game that was a paying homage to the Assault Suit series, which this very much does.
Mm. Oh yeah,
And
that's clearly what it's meant to be.
so I guess we'll see what happens. A lot of this stuff, I mean, if you look at this title screen, it almost looks like it's like native 720p, but it almost looks it's really really soft.
Yeah, and like some of
Like the text is all
the
weird.
text is like, yeah, it's scaled kind of strangely.
Yeah.
But you know what? In a lot of ways, that kind of just reminds me of the Assault Suit Lanos remake because it had like kind of poorly scaled artwork, and not just very beautifully drawn artwork in the first place, but it played really well. I really liked that remake a lot.
Yes.
Mostly because I don't like the original Assault Sulenos that much. And this, like,
I'm not going to read that story because it's so long.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah, so I scroll right through it.
But the the gameplay of Cybernator, like, it really makes that, like, feel of, like,
Right.
And the Assault Sulenos remake does that very well, but with the story and structure of Assault Sulenos. We got another donation, another Canadian from Ukuo. I don't know, maybe that's how you say that. Thank you both for all the work you do. Well, thank you. We appreciate it.
But if it's very much, pays tribute to those games. It kind of has some interesting, just like some gameplay tweaks, just like control tweaks that I think is pretty nice. Like if you shoot and you just hold down, then you just go back and forth. Like you don't.
So you don't have to like use a hold button.
Right, which is kind of nice. It's kind of
I've seen other games do that, but I can't think off the top of my head which ones.
Yeah, and I also like that it melees if you get close enough automatically. There's not a separate like button or attack for that.
Is this just on Switch? I don't think so.
I think that it's on.
I think it's on Steam.
Yeah, it's on Steam.
At least on Steam. I don't know if it's on PS4 or Xbox One. It does have a soft look to it. I wonder if it's like a game that they made a while back. I was searching and I found the developer's website, which appears to be Japanese. So am I crazy, or when there's sort of a full screen shaking effect, is it kind of like stretching and skewing the screen instead of just like moving it around?
Let's see when it happens again. I'll let you know.
It looks different, but maybe it's just the stream.
Yeah, I mean, I have no idea like how long or difficult this is going to be. I really don't know what to expect.
Were there difficulty modes?
Yeah, there's normal and easy selectable at the start. So we'll see. I don't know. And it does not seem to have any sort of save feature that I know of. But we'll see. I mean, maybe it does.
I would guess it would probably have infinite continues, but who knows?
It seems like a game that would have unlimited continues.
I mean, in this day and age, you would kind of expect it, but who knows? If they're really trying to evoke the feelings of the games it is inspired by, maybe not.
Yeah.
You've got 16 cluster bombs.
Better use those. Look at that.
Hey, Paul Sutton donated $5. I'm not a native Japanese speaker, but I pretend to be one on the internet.
Good to see you back in the stream. I mean, I don't think he's in the actual chat. I think he watches it elsewhere, or just like he watches without the chat.
He's one of your old forum buddies, right?
Yep. Yeah, I mean that's how I originally knew him, but we had like many get-togethers for that forum, like when I lived in New York. We did it like 3 years in a row, I think. And
that is a reference to you were sent out a call on Twitter for native Japanese speaker to make subtitles for the English parts of the Japan documentary, which is, I mean, for all intents and purposes, done.
Yes, I'm just doing the Blu-ray right now.
Yes, and so we're trying to have subtitles for it's going to have like 2 English subtitle tracks, right? It's going to have one that is just subs on Japanese speaking.
Right. And one is for everything.
One for English subs on everything. And then we're hoping to have Spanish and Japanese ready as well.
Yep, that's the plan. I mean, well, we want to have the Japanese subtitles are going to be just for the English speakers, because we want people that are a fan of the company and in Japan to be able to like understand everything. And that's just we're only doing that because we have a little bit of time.
Yes.
I think that right now the tentative due date that we have for it, that everything is going to be done like long before this, but like by like the first week of March is when everything has to be in, and like hopefully that's when. I mean, I don't know when everything's going to get announced. It should be real. I mean, I feel like it's got
in a week or two, probably.
Really soon. Yeah. But I want to put together a trailer for it. Because, I mean, we know that we won't be able to actually, like, release it on our channel until
probably May.
Yeah, but, I mean, the good thing is, like, everyone will get to see what it is, and they'll get to see footage of it and stuff like that. Like in a
trailer. You believe that will have almost been a year since we went to Japan at that point?
Isn't that so crazy that...
That is super crazy. Because that's, like, I mean, still, that's, like, not that far away. It doesn't feel that long ago we were there. Like, it's just such a vivid memory, you know?
Yeah, I mean, hopefully, the thing I get worried is like everyone's gonna be like, "That's it." After all that, that's like, "Oh, geez, I died." Oh, there's only 3 continues.
Ooh.
Well, looks like we might be hitting the easy mode, unless you get more.
Well, yeah, maybe the only difference with easy mode is like it gives you infinite continues or something.
Yeah. I don't
There's
think
a weird glow around those floating enemies. Actually, there's a weird. Is there a glow around all the enemies? Sort of like this yellowish outline or something.
Yeah. I mean, it's like the main character looks like he has like a blue kind of hue around the edge.
Definitely a weird looking game, but it looks like it could certainly be fun.
Yeah. The music is pretty decent too.
Smoke Monster says they should offer a low-res version of this as an upgrade. that would probably look pretty good.
But yeah, I mean, I really hope we can announce and like release a trailer, because I can put together a trailer. I guess the overall bad news is the fact that because I've been working on the Blu-ray, like I made like 0 progress on the Phantasy Star episode that I wanted to have out like this weekend. So
yeah, well, that's okay though. I mean, how confident do you feel they'll be next weekend?
I feel pretty confident, but
yeah.
I mean,
it's still a ways to go.
Oh, yeah. But I feel like a lot of the stuff, it's not going to be too crazy.
Right.
But I guess the stuff that I have left, at least. But I do apologize for not having that out this weekend. But I had the subtitles. The subtitle actually went pretty quickly, I thought.
Better than you thought?
Yeah, I mean, I was using a program called Subtitle Edit that actually is very has a lot of features to it that makes it really easy to do.
It was a lot easier than.
And I mean, when you watched it, I mean, did you find the subtitles difficult to follow?
No.
Okay, good.
I mean, why would they be?
No, that's what I mean. Because I mean, obviously, like I don't have a ton of experience like making subtitles like that.
Right.
And I really was conscious to try to make it sound flow as naturally as possible. You know, you look for pauses and where it seems like
right. Yeah, I thought the timing felt right. Like it didn't feel like anything was being lingered on for too long.
Right. Well, I mean there's a couple of times where it just like naturally is like on there just because of sometimes the things that they say takes longer than like the translation.
Right. Sometimes it sounded like they were maybe thinking or stumbling a little bit.
Right.
So it was, yeah. But it flows very, very well.
I see Professor who was saying something about Blu-ray compressionist. When I worked in New York, like one of my first, the thing I got hired for when I was at the post house that I ended up working at for 7 years, was doing like DVD authoring and compression. So like that's, I feel like I strangely have a lot of fun like authoring and making DVDs and Blu-rays.
It does not seem like something I would have fun doing, so I'm glad you like doing it.
Yeah, I mean, I strangely have a good time doing that kind of thing.
I mean, when I was at my job, like making Blu-rays was just one of the worst. Or not Blu-rays. I mean, we made DVDs, and that made it even worse because like people wanted this as a DVD, but it's like, oh, but it's gonna look so bad, and why do you want it like that? And I'm like, and I also hate it because it's like you think you want this, but you're never going to watch it. So it was like just a complete waste of time.
Whoa. Just seen that coming. Jeez, I gotta use my shield more. I wish the shield was on the shoulder a bit
more. What are the controls?
Shield is on A. Whoa, what's going on? Why is my head... What was...
Your HP's just... You just start dying. Oh, you ran out of time.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, so how far back? Send me back to the end level?
Oh, yeah, you're pretty far back.
Dang.
Might be like you say. You might be.
Yeah, let's switch over. I'm
that. Oh, you're gonna go ahead and you're just give it up now.
Yeah, I don't want to waste anybody's time trying to get this. I'm gonna try this different gun. It's like a spread gun.
Did you see the new no-clip video about color grading?
I meant to watch that today. I did see that came out for like their whatever they call it, like their filmmaking class. It's just like there's one on like lighting and one was on, I don't know what the second one was, or I mean the third one. I thought that this was the third one, so I missed one. But yeah, so Y shoots, B jumps, X is your special attack, and dash is on L and ZL. Oh, the game's only $6 on Steam. Okay, I think it's $9 on the Switch, or it's like, yeah, it's right around that, I think.
You were just saying the other day that you like I've pretty much accepted. I'm just never gonna buy a digital game again. I'm just always gonna wait for physical.
Well, it's true, but I mean, this
almost feels like not. You just bought this.
Yeah, well, I mean, I get like the Sega Ages and stuff like that. I mean,
oh, that's true.
I don't know how likely this one is for a physical.
Yeah.
It was early. I think that my cat had to go in and get her teeth cleaned, so everyone was up and the kids wanted to take the cat in, so everyone in the house had to be up before my wife like headed off to work, and I think I bought this. It was like 6:30 in the morning. So that's the reason why.
Did you take it with you to the vet?
Oh no, I didn't go to the vet. I mean, I was just helping trying to get everyone out the door.
Oh, so you're like, I need I need to do something to justify being up this
Well,
early.
the thing is, I had the system on to download the update because I want to look at the update for Monster Boy, which I mean, I don't know. It's just like in the moment, I was like, I want to see what the multiple save slots look like in that. So I had the system on, and I knew that there was like a new Sega Ages coming out like sometime this month for Gain Ground. So I was like, oh, is Gain Ground out? And then I logged into the eShop and saw that this was out. I was like, I'm just gonna buy it. And here, but you know, I'm getting good use out of it right now. You know, we're getting a stream out of it.
Yeah.
I don't know if this feels easier or not. I don't know if this is easier or not.
I mean, it surely must be.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
I like that the missions are like, the date on them is like 2009.
Is it really?
Yeah, I think so. I think it said 2009. Like on that screen. That briefing screen.
Interesting.
Like, I wonder if they're like trying to feel like it's
like an alternate reality type thing.
Or it's like, you know, like the future is imagined by 1992.
Yeah, right. That's always the thing I liked about Transformers the movie. I always cracked up at the beginning of Transformers the movie, and it's like the year is 2005. Which was really funny. I got when I was in New York, I got to see like a 35 millimeter print in a theater there, and like everyone like laughed because it was like 2013 probably at the time.
And well, I mean, you know, we've already passed like the future year for Back to the Future Part 2.
Right.
And we have as well for like the day Skynet takes over, right?
Oh yeah, that's August 29th, 1997.
Oh.
At least that's the date that it should be.
That was more long ago than it was in my memory then.
Yeah.
August 29th, 1997.
Yeah, I mean, I was always like, oh, I just graduated from high school. And the future war starts.
Graduated from high school in 97.
Yeah.
Jeez. Jeez.
Well, yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I mean, I had just started.
So I've been dying to talk to you about these. For those in the chat that don't know, Try has been watching all of the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies from the beginning. He's never you'd only seen Iron Man, right?
I'd only seen Iron Man, and then I saw with you because we were shooting in San Francisco when Ant-Man the Wasp came out, and you're like, I because you're like super committed to the whole thing.
Oh,
you're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I need to go see this.
Right.
Which ironically, the movie takes place in San Francisco.
Right.
So,
Unlike most of the other ones.
But,
so you watched all of Phase 1 like this week, right? Like 2 movies a day.
Well, no, I mean the days that I did watch, yes. Yeah, I was double featuring. So I guess I did start this week. So it was Iron Man, Hulk, Iron Man 2. Wait, is that right?
Yeah, Iron Man 2, then Thor.
Thor, Captain America, and the first Avengers.
Yes. And you just watched the Avengers, Captain America and the Avengers earlier today. Like you just,
Yes, I watched them this afternoon.
Yes. And I was excited for you to get to this point because I feel that the first Avengers is where it kind of really all comes together.
Yeah, I mean it's really.
Well, I mean both literally and like.
Yeah,
You know,
I mean
just story wise, like I enjoyed watching them. up to that point, but that was the point where I got I got really into it.
Yeah, I mean it's cool, like just seeing that ambition kind of coming together. Like I definitely like the idea of it a lot. Like just how much setup it had to take to get to this point.
Right.
You know?
Well, I mean, I think that's really good. It's smart on their part because yes, it's more of a longer commitment, but it saves you from everyone you having to like jam all these backstories into like a single movie.
Mm-hmm.
Which is,
but they still like some of the characters were introduced in other characters' movies, just kind of streamline it.
Right. Which is, you'll see that happens kind of a lot.
Oh, I'm sure.
And it's kind of a great way to do it, I think.
I mean, I think my being someone who didn't read comic books growing up and didn't really watch a lot of comic book stuff unless you count Ninja Turtles, which, I mean, when I was a kid, I didn't know it was comic books, but I mean, Ninja Turtles were huge for me. I didn't watch like X-Men and stuff. Like when the Batman and Superman animated series were on, I watched those, like not like super regularly, but I watched them and I liked them. But like when the whole superhero movie thing started coming around, like I was pretty into it in the early parts. Because it's like, this is nice. Like I like the idea of superheroes, but I don't have to like go through all this effort to keep up with comic books and TV shows and stuff. I'm just like, I get my fix in a 2-hour span, and I don't care that much how perfectly canonical it is or whatever. And I think at this point, people accept that like comic book characters have multiple canons.
Yeah.
Like the movie canons. I mean, even the comic books themselves are rebooted. I think everyone is like accepting of that idea at this point.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's like no definitive canon for a comic book character. Because they have to play around with it for the movie to be somewhat surprising,
Yeah, exactly. But there's a lot of stuff there for fans. It's like, oh, they pulled this portion of it from this story.
Yeah. But like once the Marvel stuff started getting crazy though, like it was just too much for me to keep up with.
Yeah.
And I was just like, it got to the point where I was like behind. I'd only watched the first Iron Man, and then I realized that all these movies are connected. It's like, oh, well, you got to watch them all from the start, and it was daunting. But I'm finally doing it.
And like, do you not feel like it's that daunting anymore?
No, it doesn't. For some reason, it doesn't feel that daunting.
Because they're all pretty good. I mean, I don't think there's one that's like I would say is bad. I mean, some are better than others, but I never feel like, oh man, that sucked. I have yet to feel disappointed by any of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, you told me that the Incredible Hulk was probably the weakest one.
Yeah, I feel like
that was even that was fine. I thought.
Yeah.
It had Mr. Orange in it as the bad guy.
Yep. You'll be surprised at the people that show up in some of these, because they get some like kind of big name people. It's pretty cool actually. But yeah, I mean, Avengers is kind of when it just like all like clicked into place.
And they did a surprisingly good job of juggling that.
Yeah, I mean, it was extremely critical that they got that was just right, because, I mean, when you look at Phase 1, I felt like, I think I said this to you on like in chat before, but with Thor, it was very important that they get it right, because that's the one that kind of establishes like these other worlds. Like it's not just like these characters on Earth. It's like
right.
it's like there's outer space, and then you'll like that plays a big part, and then you start realizing that there's like other dimensions and all this other stuff, and it all kind of it feels like it works and doesn't feel like unbelievable for the world, I guess,
right,
that they've established.
Right, like I as an outsider, there is a lot of these characters that I had never heard of before.
Right.
And,
yeah.
Like I didn't know anything about Thor as a comic book character. I didn't know anything about Guardians of the Galaxy.
Right.
I didn't know anything about any of that stuff. And
well,
so,
I mean, even Guardians is was not a very popular thing. Like it's not.
But it sounds like it's one of the more popular movies.
Yeah, I mean the movies are really cool. Yeah.
But I remember seeing like how this was coming together, and once I realized that like, wait, these movies with like the people in space and the talking tree and the talking raccoon and the god of thunder are part of the same universe as Iron Man? What? Like, yeah. I did not understand. So like you say, like having Thor work like was very critical.
Yes.
And I like how I like how that fits in. I think they did a good job.
The time limit in this is so dumb. Still 3 continues. I don't know what the deal is with the time limit. Maybe I just need to like dash a lot.
Maybe so. Scoot Diggity says he just started Dragon Quest XI and ran to Sandy in the first few minutes. That's right.
I said that to you when it was.
I know. I was very surprised that I was like, "Oh, that's a good name for a dog." I'm very curious what Sandy's Japanese name is.
I was doing so good there too. Now I'm gonna be racing against the clock all the time.
I'm gonna look up. I'm gonna look for a. I'm sure there's a Dragon Quest wiki. Of course there is. I'm going to search for Sandy. Let's see what I can learn. Oh wait, what?
What?
Stella from Dragon Quest XI? Her Japanese name is Sandy?
Wait, what?
You know the fairy from Dragon Quest 9? I think I saw 11. 9.
Oh, yeah.
This toy is gross. It says here that her name is Sandy. So
maybe it's like a recurring name.
Oh no! Let me click on 11 directly. Sandy is not on 11's page. This wiki should be more thorough.
So I think the key here is that they're trying to tell you, like, oh, you just got to keep on moving. Yeah, there's no need to like take your time.
Someone in the chat says they just got Dragon Quest 4 DS today, so they now have 4 through 9.
Oh.
4 is
That's your favorite
my
one?
second.
Or second?
It's my favorite after 8.
Get up. Up there. Oof. There we go.
Pretty long level.
Yeah.
Expected to get through in that time limit.
Well, they give you more time.
Oh, okay.
You know, you pick up stuff. It still didn't seem like very long.
Mirror in the chat says, I was trying to figure out the best versions of each Dragon Quest the other day. Well, that is certainly something we want to do a video on someday.
Yeah.
But it, obviously is pretty ambitious.
Yeah.
We might have to divide them up.
Yeah, that was the kind of thing that we discussed. If we're going to do it, we should divide it up.
Yeah. We want to do that with like so many series.
Yeah.
I am very excited that the Switch version of 11 is going to have the pixel graphics version that was
and that's huge.
Yes, that is awesome.
Very exciting.
Yeah, I'm glad that version is not going to, live and die by the 3DS,
Right. Yeah, I mean, when you saw that, you're like, oh, I'm definitely... No! Oh. Come on.
Kevin Boyer says Dragon Quest 7 on 3DS is the best, his favorite in the series.
Oh.
I mean, I have not played the 3DS version, but the PS1 version is my least favorite. It has its redeeming qualities, but it is so long.
All right. Now we're in a city. So they don't refill your hit points. Oh, look at those cars. It gives you a sense of the scale.
Oh, yeah, that's cool that they did that.
Yeah.
I mean, Cybernair, you've got like little people running around, so you kind of get an idea that way.
Right. They definitely don't refill your health at the end of each in between levels. That's kind of good music on this level. Ugh. I blocked that. I blocked it. Come on.
Yeah, there's that whole thing about how a lot of people were upset that the DS version of 4 didn't have party chat. Like, that's... Like, I can understand to some extent, but, like, I feel like character development and stuff doesn't really happen in those conversations much. I mean, in the games where it's available, I check it here and there, but not, religiously.
Right.
I think it's
that kind of stuff is pretty hit or miss for me.
Yeah, like, I think like hardcore Tales fans are like super into like the skit stuff.
Yeah, it's like I just want to get to where I'm going.
Yeah.
I like it in the games where you can use it to figure out what your next objective could be if it's been a little while since you played.
That's useful.
I wonder. I mean, 3 continues is not a lot. Makes you wonder if it's how many levels are in this.
Yeah, I doubt that is something I could find out easily.
Yeah. I wish that you could like change the controls. I think I'd use the shield so much more if it was on a shoulder button.
Mm.
Oh, we got another donation from Paul Sutton. It looks like
Dragon Warrior 1 and 2, Game Boy Color, Dragon Warrior 3, Super Famicom, Dragon Warrior 4, the 6DS, Dragon Warrior 7, 3DS, Dragon Warrior 8, PS2.
Ah. Thank you.
I mean, I have not yet played through the NES or Super Famicom versions of 4, 5, and 6. I've only played the DS versions. But I'm not a huge fan of the Dragon Quest 7 style engine. Like, the games themselves are fantastic, but like the rotating the camera and all that stuff, like I feel like the map design is so much cleaner when it's just built with the traditional sprites. I've started 7 on the NES, or not 7, 4 on the NES, but I only have played the first chapter so far. But the final boss in 4 is so cool.
Oh, we got another donation. It looks like another super chat.
James Style 399. I believe James Style donated last week. Yeah.
Thank you.
So it says a couple of handsome, cool dudes, and I believe I also said last week that's high praise coming from someone named James Style.
Yeah. Although some people would argue that I'm sporting the homeless look again this week.
Why is that?
I don't know. Like they said that like when I hadn't shaved a couple weeks ago, they were like, "Oh, you look like like you're homeless."
Oh, I mean, you've clearly shaved more recently than we have recently seen you shaved.
Yeah.
Which was not shaved. Does this game have HD rumble?
I don't think it has any rumble.
Darn.
Yeah, because I'm not feeling any rumble in there.
I was looking up a list of differences between New Super Mario Bros. U and New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe.
Mm-hmm.
I think this was on like a Mario wiki somewhere or something. And one of the listed differences was that New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe has HD rumble, whereas New Super Mario Bros. On Wii U has regular rumble.
I'm surprised they didn't say SD rumble.
Oh, maybe they did. Let me look up what they said. Let's see. Difference.
I'm also wearing my BitHead 1000 t-shirt tonight. I don't know if anybody in the chat has mentioned.
I noticed. The way it's worded is even better than I remembered.
I feel what? Oh, go ahead.
The game uses HD rumble, unlike the original game, which uses simple rumble. Simple rumble. Just the common man's rumble. Maybe this game actually does have HD rumble, but Coury is just too simple to feel it. You cannot perceive the HD rumble. just a simple man.
Oh, come on. The worst is when I get locked in the wrong position. Using my shield in the wrong direction. I just feel like there's almost like no time. Like there's not enough time.
Speaking of playing Mario games, I was playing I was just for recording for the episode I'm working on. I was recording Super Mario Land and Super Mario Land 2, and I really kind of had like an epiphany with Super Mario Land 2. Like I enjoyed playing it more than I ever have, or at least more than I remember having ever enjoyed it. I want to see what. October 21st, 2011.
Oh, I'm on an airship. That's cool. This could be a potential Space Armada level.
Ooh. But yeah, like Mario Land 2, like I just kind of came to a new appreciation of it that I've never had before, and like it never really clicked with me. I mean, I've played through it quite a few times, but it's always been pretty low tier Mario for me. I think maybe when I was a kid, I preferred it to Land 1 just because I thought Land 1 was really hard. But I think more recently, not just more recently, but for the past several years, I've preferred Land 1. Just because, that's like a game you can beat in like 30 minutes. It's got great music. It's just fun to play every now and then. But Land 2, what really surprised me about was like how it's got a lot of levels, but almost every single one is very unique. Like there might be some recurring like background elements, but most levels have like a unique tile set for the backgrounds, and most levels have a unique level hazard or level gimmick or enemy that is only in that level. And that's pretty impressive for a Game Boy game. I mean, it's like almost entirely non-linear. There's like 3 to 4 levels per world. Like it's impressive. It's very easy. I think maybe part of what put it further down my list, like back in the day, it was the very first game I personally owned with a save feature. Believe it or not.
Really? Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. Because you remember at the time I only had an NES and a Game Boy. I didn't get a Super Nintendo until '94, and uh, my cousin had Zelda 1 and Zelda 2 and Dragon Warrior, but I didn't understand like what was this select thing, this name select thing. Like, what are you doing there? I didn't understand. And I don't remember when I came to an understanding of what that meant.
Oh, geez, we got another donation.
Oh, a $10 from the Kerblet.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks to your video
awesome
on the Super NT, I currently have one in my bedroom along with an SD2 SNES Pro on order. Now I can play in style and HD with my ASCII pad SNES controller.
Oh,
yeah, man. That's the controller. So good.
Thank you.
Well, that was how I played Super Mario Land and Land 2 the other day. I played on the Super NT, which I haven't actually used the Super NT a whole lot recently. I've mostly been playing Super Nintendo games on my RGB modded Mini.
Mm-hmm.
But I consider. I mean, mostly just because I do like to record on something that is, even though it's modded, it's it's official hardware.
Right.
But in the case of Game Boy, I think the best way to play a Super Game Boy 2 is on a Super NT, because the Game Boy, the Super Game Boy, is doing the processing and it's basically just a video interface for the most part. Especially with the Super Game Boy 2, which has its own, timing crystal. And it actually stutters less than playing on a real Super Nintendo because the even 60 hertz refresh.
Right.
I mean, it's not perfect, but it stutters. I want to say my measurements were like, it stutters like a third less than on a real system. So. And you can also make it, square pixels very easily,
Mm-hmm.
which is, accurate for Game Boy. So that's definitely my preferred way to play Game Boy. And I can also zoom in on my TV, although I forgot to do that. But I didn't care. It was fun anyway.
I feel like I could be maybe close to the end of this. If I don't finish it this time, I'm definitely gonna give it another shot.
Yeah, I mean, the kind of enemies you're fighting, they look like they're like the main bad guy's main guard.
Yeah.
You're just like a dinky little thing compared to this guy. I know you've been fighting bigger bosses, but this is like a mech. This
Yeah, I fought somebody like this a little bit just recently.
Many times your size. But yeah, what I was saying about the save battery and Land 2, I almost felt like that made the game too easy. Once I got my Super Nintendo, it took a little bit of time for me to get okay with the fact that I was beating games in less than a week. Oh, this could be a final boss, or the first phase of a final boss.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna die. But... Dang. Whew. That's not good. It's not looking good. Bad. Maybe I have one continue left. Maybe not. Nope.
Oof.
It's okay. Well, I'll give it another shot. I'm gonna try a different gun though, I think.
Oh, is this your only chance to choose?
Yeah. I'm gonna use the the shoulder-mounted missile volley this time. We'll see how that goes.
I want to say the first game that I played with passwords was Xanadu, which is a weird one because they say remember your mantra. Like they try to like frame it up in the world, you know? They try and make it fit in. And I'm like, what? I mean, first of all, I was a kid. I didn't know what a mantra was. I certainly didn't understand what they were getting at. Xanadu is Crimson DX's dad's favorite NES game.
Ah,
it was
a Falcom game.
Yeah, it was my cousin's second favorite NES game. Her first favorite was Zelda 2. Which they're similar games in some ways.
I feel like these missiles might be better. I carry less of them, but they go after the enemy.
Uber Disco says, "Hey Coury, do you guys like Castlevania Legacy of Darkness? I just played through recently, and I'm in the process of beating it with Carrie on hard. You guys should check it out if you haven't. N64 Gym." I agree. I have it. I've not played it though. When did you get it? Because it's not a cheap game. It's like
I feel like
at least $40.
I feel like I didn't pay a lot for it. I may have gotten it from the guy that we were getting deals from.
Oh, okay.
It's
usually around like a $40 game. It's not particularly cheap. It is good. I don't remember what episode that I featured it in. I don't think it was the sequels you didn't know were good because I feel like I did.
No, it was another one of those episodes though.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Hidden Gem episodes.
Yeah, it might be the first episode that we called a Hidden Gem.
Yeah.
We kind of rebranded those now, right? They're not.
Yeah, they're just the subject of what they are.
Yeah.
Now.
But yeah, I like those games. The one unfortunate thing about Legacy of Darkness is that Carrie is the best character, but to play as her, you have to beat it as what's the guy's name? The werewolf guy. Like Schneider or something.
Snossages.
I don't remember. No, I think I'm like Reinhardt. Reinhardt is the whip guy. I think his name might be like Reinhardt Schneider or something like that. I forget.
See, I get Legacy of Darkness mixed up with Curse of Darkness.
I do too. I had to think for a second.
I have played through that one.
Oh, have you beaten it?
Yeah, I beat Curse of Darkness, but I've not beaten Lament of Innocence though, believe it or not.
Okay.
Which I really kind of want to after you record a little bit of footage of that for the documentary, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll make that more of a priority. It just looked kind of fun.
Yeah, I mean, it is a fun game. The only problem with it is that like it's got a lot of hallways that look exactly the same. But if you can get over that, it's pretty good, I think. It's got great music, obviously. I mean, why wouldn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'm a defender of Legacy of Darkness. I feel like the N64 games are a very good interpretation of the more action-oriented Castlevania games into 3D. They've got a lot of good platforming and that kind of stuff. Like, some people are just going to have a very closed mind about N64 era platforming, and they might think it's too archaic or something. And okay. But yeah,
Like I'm not a huge fan, obviously.
I think I think it's pretty good. It plays quite well for what it is, in my opinion. But Curse of Darkness, I have owned that game now 3 times. I own it again now. Very recently, actually. I happened to see the Xbox version.
Mm-hmm.
I've never played the Xbox version. I bought it used on PS2, like when it wasn't too old. I'm pretty sure I bought a used copy, and I just did not like it. And then a friend played it and liked it, and ultimately gave me his copy years later. I was like, "You need to try this again." And I played it again, and I did not like it. I wanted to. But then when I saw the Xbox version, I'm like, okay. I mean, it's Castlevania. I have to give it one more chance. So we'll see. I've not popped the Xbox version yet. But we'll see.
I mean, look how big this thing is.
Yeah, I think it's pretty big.
I'm getting a hang of this for sure, though. I mean, like, I'm doing pretty good.
Austin says Xbox version of Curse of Darkness doesn't seem like it's scaled right.
Uh-oh.
Like the 2D elements look scaled kind of funky or something. I mean, apparently it's 720p. I'm guessing probably not widescreen 720p, but cool. There are PS2 games as well that are not from that era, that are not scaled right. Like Mega Man X7 and X8, I believe, have like some janky 2D artwork scaling. Like you can see it on the title screen. Like it looks like something that would go wrong in an emulator or a bad port of the game, or you have your
it's like
your FrameMeister. Yeah, your FrameMeister saying it's wrong or something. Yeah, well, we use that example in the video, I think. Like,
yeah,
just kind of, it's just, it looks like it's missing some lines or something.
Yeah,
it's like they like skip every several lines and then just mush it together. It don't look right. Do you think you're close to the level that you were on? I mean, it wasn't that long ago. I just kind of got lost track of how far into the game you were. Yeah. This thing makes me think of Heavy Lobster from Kirby Superstar. Except it's purple.
Heavy Lobster.
Heavy Lobster.
That sounds like
it's like
a Mega Man X boss.
Yeah, it's like Meta Knight's secret weapon. Send in Heavy Lobster. It's like, I love Revenge of Meta Knight in Kirby Superstar because it's like so like dark and serious. It's like Kirby in an action movie, and it's so cool.
Like, I don't know if this gun is better than the spread gun. It's stronger for sure. But I don't know if it's worth it.
I mean, it's probably cutting through guys a lot faster.
Yeah.
I mean, like in Contra 4, I always really liked the double machine gun because I mean, it just cuts through stuff like butter. I mean, it's so good. I've always kind of liked just the straightforward machine gun in the Contra games. I mean, the spread shot is obviously better, but
yeah,
just the machine gun is pretty good. I mean, I'd rather use it over most of the specialty weapons, at least in the earlier games. Like, you know, once the games had rapid fire for the regular gun anyway, then obviously it kind of lost its appeal. Then there's like Sheena in Hardcore has an attack that's similar to the somewhat similar to the Contra 4 double machine gun, where it's just like is the machine gun, but it's bigger. The bullets are like way bigger.
Yeah, it's definitely killing things a lot easier.
As Falcom fans, have you ever played Trails in the Sky? We've played the first.
Yeah,
Neither of us has played beyond the first.
But I have two and three on GOG. Yeah, and I have Cold Steel 1 and 2. I mean, I have all the options basically for. I don't have the Vita versions of Cold Steel.
I liked Trails in the Sky. I liked the characters a lot. To be honest, I don't remember the story that well, but I remember thinking it was good at the time. But I did not like the battle system. Man. Like, I was just like so uninvested in the gameplay by the end of the game. It had this system. I think you could opt out of it, but it had this system where you could where you could retry a battle immediately after failing, and every time you retried it, it would be easier.
Yes.
Normally, I would hate something like that.
Really? See, I love like that. I love.
To me, it kind of made the whole thing feel meaningless. To me. Like, it was kind of like, oh, well, I can just not care and eventually beat it anyway.
Yeah, well, I mean, I kind of like that aspect.
But see, to me, that took the joy out of it to me. But I didn't enjoy the battle system much in the first place. But I also feel like that could have added to my lack of enjoyment of it. But
well, I mean,
it was also though the fact that I probably died on the final boss like 5 times, and I was just like not even trying. I was just like, I just want to be done. I mean, I kind of do want to play the other games, but sort of the circumstances of how they were released kind of somewhat kills my passion to do it.
Because we're missing like an entire trilogy.
Yeah, part of it. I mean, did the third part come out here eventually? It did, didn't it?
No, well, of Cold Steel or no? I mean, there's a trilogy that takes place in between Cold Steel and Trails in the Sky.
Trails in the Sky.
Yeah.
But the all of Trails in the Sky came out here, right?
Yes.
Okay. I thought so, but 2 and 3 are digital only, right?
Yes.
Which, I mean, the fact that Cold Steel, like, all 3 parts are coming to PS4, that kind of has me wanting to pay more attention to that than.
Well, we don't know if 4 is coming. Like 3 has been announced, but 4 just came out.
Oh, there's a Cold Steel 4?
Yeah, it just came out. I guess it's not good. From what I've heard is not good. So I guess the formula that they have for them, at least for Trails in the Sky and Cold Steel, is where the first one like sets up the world, and then kind of has a big thing that happens at the end. And then the second games are like always completely awesome. And then the third game kind of deals with the aftermath of it.
So then why is there a 4?
I don't know.
Cold Steel.
I don't know.
Why is it supposedly bad?
I just read some impressions.
Was that just one person's opinion?
Well, it just like is long for the sake of being long, is what I've heard. Like there's so much stuff that just like goes on and on and on for really no reason.
I wonder if all 3 parts are kind of complete. If the first 3 parts feel like a complete enough story, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure. I mean, I think that usually at least with Trails, I think that the first 2 felt like a complete story, and then the third game has like a completely different main character.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But I kind of want. I've only got Cold Steel 1, and I haven't played it. I mean, I captured a little bit of it for I think the 4K TV episode, just to have something different.
Right.
So I played like I don't know, like 10, 15 minutes of it.
The Cold Steel 1 was. It was way too long. And it's very repetitive.
But you liked it overall.
Well, it has an amazing like last hour that really just like is crazy and out of control, and it ends on an incredible cliffhanger that I really wanted to just like start the next game right then and there. But I didn't, and now it's been a little while. And then there's a PS4 version that has like additional content and stuff in it. So I'm just gonna wait, and I'm gonna get that, and I'll play part 2 that way. Because you can transfer, transfer your save data, I guess.
Oh, from PS3 to
yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I remember originally you were saying you were going to play you were still planning to play Cold Steel 2 on PS3.
No, I didn't realize that was the case until fairly recent. But it has additional content. I don't know how good the additional content is. But it runs at 60 frames. Like, it doesn't even matter for a game like that.
No,
I think that you would like it, though. I mean, the battle system feels a lot more like Grandia. Although everyone's not like running around in the same way.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed neat from the.
I guess the first one has that kind of throws you right into the action, and then it backs it up. Like says, like so many months earlier type situation deal.
Yeah.
I gotta use that shield more. I wish the shield was like on. Well,
right now though, like I'm really feeling a need for like some pixel-based RPGs.
I'm telling you, you gotta play Lunar.
I'm leaning toward playing Lunar 1 and 2 soon, because then we could, if I record them, then we could probably pretty easily make a video from them.
Right.
But I've also had like Lufia and Breath of Fire on my mind a lot lately, but I'll probably do Lunar first.
I heard that Lufia 2 is like 20 years old today or something like that.
Dang.
Yeah.
Wait, Lufia 2?
Yeah.
It's gotta be way older than 20 years.
Maybe
right?
Maybe it's 25? I don't know.
It's gotta be 25. Pretty crazy to think the game, like that's like it's been around for a quarter of a century.
Yeah.
Have we both tried Octopath? I mean, I've popped it in, but I haven't.
Yeah, I haven't.
For real, like I mean, again, it's kind of a case where I've like popped it in to record footage, but I haven't like started playing it for real. Um, I I played the demo.
Mm-hmm.
And I had mixed feelings about the demo, but I still wanted to give the full game a fair shake.
Right. Yeah, I mean, and there's been a lot of other games in that series that have come out, but I guess none of them have been nearly as good.
What series?
In Lufia.
Like
there's a Game Boy Color and a Game Boy Advance one.
Estopolis?
Yeah. And there was even a remake of Lufia 2. It was like remade as an action RPG on the DS.
Yeah, I don't even know how like closely it follows it, or if it's more of like a reimagining.
It's like the original, like the same director, I guess.
I heard it was not good though.
Yeah, I heard it wasn't great either. I'm already back on the same level that I died on before, so we'll see how it goes. And the music is pretty intense. I really want to keep you moving though. That time limit.
Yeah.
Ugh, man, that electricity. I like the missile.
Yeah, that looks pretty nice. Is that part of your loadout you chose at the beginning, or are you switching to?
No, there's like no other. Like you don't change your weapons at all, I guess.
Okay. The backgrounds are like so smudgy looking.
Yeah. Has anybody in the chat even played this? Did anybody else buy this?
The Kerblet asks, speaking of pixel-based games, have you tried The Messenger? And I haven't, but you have.
Yeah, I finished it.
Has that been announced for a physical release?
Yeah. Who's doing it? Is it? No, it's not Strictly Limited. Like, Special Reserve, I think, is doing it.
Oh. Well, don't let me miss that. I definitely want it.
I definitely want it too.
I was surprised when you said it was 20 hours because like you just like got so into it, like you did it in a pretty short time.
Yeah, it's fairly long. I was surprised. Yeah, I streamed that a while back. I started that on stream, I think.
Yeah.
I need more HP. And the big HPs don't give you a lot of HP. Here we go again against this guy.
What's the vernier meter?
I think that's my jetpack, it looks like. I don't know why, what vernier even...
Vernier! Did either of you order R Dimensions type from Strictly Limited?
I did. R-type Dimensions? Yeah, I got the Switch version. I didn't mention it to you because it didn't seem like something you'd really have any interest in.
Nah, I don't think I've ordered anything from Strictly Limited before.
Don't they Wonder
mostly
Boy.
do
You got Wonder Boy.
I thought Strictly. Strictly. Yeah, I was thinking of Special Reserve.
Right.
I don't think I've ordered anything from Special Reserve.
I have.
They've done like a lot of PC stuff, right? Isn't that right?
No, but I haven't done anything from Special Reserve either.
Yeah, I haven't really kept up with them that much, but yeah, Strictly Limited is like the German one, right?
I don't know.
I think it's German. It's European. Yeah, Wonder Boy returns in Fox and Forest, right?
No, yeah, that's who we got from Strictly Limited. Yes, it's the same people that did those. Yes.
Fox and Forest hasn't shipped yet, though. I don't think. But
No.
Wonder Boy, I just got a notification for Wonder Boy return shipping.
The music is like so intense in this level. I don't know how it could be like not be the last level. But I mean, if this is the last level, it's definitely a fairly short game. But with 3 continues, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. JF wants to know if we ever played Assault Suit Lanos 2 on Saturn. I haven't, but I think you have.
Yeah, I have it. I have it.
You haven't played through it, though, have you?
No, it's pretty tough. I mean, I'd like to. I thought there'd be something down there, but no. I mean, I got here pretty quick this time.
Lanos 2 is one of those jaw-dropping 2D Saturn games. I thought it was kind of like a blend of 2D and 3D, though, isn't it? I thought I remembered it looking kind of weird when I saw some video. Maybe I'm thinking of something else.
I mean, it's maybe it probably has 3D elements. I don't know, like I don't think it seemed like it was as good as the first one from what I've played, and it feels more like, you know, Cybernator and stuff like that. For sure.
Which sounds good.
Yeah, I mean,
is there an Assault Suit Vulcan too?
there is. It's on the PS1, and it is kind of a strategy game. It's not great.
Huh.
I mean, I have it. It's a very cheap game.
Mm-hmm. So you just have to have it.
Well, yeah, because I want to do a video on the series and also all the different games that are kind of like it. I mean, that was another reason for me to like buy this.
Oh yeah.
Because I've been playing.
That was an idea we had like a long time ago.
Right. Well, here we go. Here we go again. I got to him pretty quick.
Got it. This is the time. Or if you should just like totally decimate one side first.
That's what I'm doing.
How did you shoot all those missiles in and didn't get that little one?
I don't know. I killed it.
Okay.
It does shake the screen, like it kind of.
It's weird. Oh, it shook the.
You can see
it
like
shook the stage clear.
Yeah, I mean you could see like something on the border.
It's weird. It's a weird implementation. Uh-oh, is this escape sequence? Oh, you're gonna have to land. Oh no.
I have no health. No time. Has like fallen inside this other ship.
I think you did it.
mechanic seems to have gone missing during the attack.
Man, did this war go on for like decades?
I don't know. I did.
You did it.
I did. It's directed by Sack.
Joseph Punk.
I can't believe that it felt like it was like the last boss.
Yeah.
I just looked at my Twitter and I see that people are talking about gigantic army, and it's like Sir Flash, who does the Bullet Heaven YouTube. He's like, just download it, and man, that sound balance is kind of atrocious.
Was it?
Yeah. Game clear. Usually it just says game over. It was on easy that time. So, I mean, I wonder if there's more of a ending if you do it the other way. I mean, I'll go back.
Yeah.
I'll try it on normal. I'll try it again on normal. Unless you wanted me to.
Well, is there something else on your Switch, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, there's lots of stuff I could play. I could continue Monster Boy. I could pop Monster Boy back in. I haven't played it on this stream.
Is there anything interesting to show off in any of the Sega ages?
Oh yeah, I mean we can do some of that.
I don't know that much about
Not the Sega ages.
like the extra features. I mean, I know about those features in Phantasy Star, but oh man, that Seiken Densetsu collection just looks so nice having a tile on your Switch. I wish I had a Seiken Densetsu collection tile on my Switch.
I'll do some Thunder Force 4 then. I know, I really want Seiken Densetsu 3, an official translation.
You know, I feel like back when the fan translation first came out,
I love watching their intros because they have like different people holding the signs every time. They have different Sega characters holding the signs that are holding like the signs on the side. I'll let it go play again so you can see it. But
so
my favorite is when it's like the giant guys from Golden Axe.
So it's not necessarily characters from that game,
right? Oh no, it's like, so there's Nave from Phantasy Star 2. It's probably gonna be Rika over here from Phantasy Star 4. No, it's Flicky and somebody else. But it's always Alex Kidd at the end. So it's always
he's
fun.
like the host.
Yep, exactly. But Alex Kidd in Miracle World is going to be the next. I think there's Game Ground, then Alex Kidd in Miracle World is coming out after that. And Alex Kidd in Miracle World actually has an FM soundtrack that didn't exist. They added an FM soundtrack for it. I don't know who that is.
Speaking of,
I don't know who that is either.
Man, I bought Dawn of Mana yesterday. You know, Seiken Densetsu 4, which, you know, I remember it getting really bad reviews, but I mean, it's a cheap game. I mean, I think it was like $12. I mean, how bad could it be? It's got this like interesting, like, doesn't it? I think it's got like what's the physics engine called? I'm drawing a blank. Why am I drawing a blank?
I don't know. The what?
The physics engine. You know, like the Half-Life stuff. Why am I drawing a blank?
The source.
What's it called? Havoc. I think it's got Havoc in it.
So let's look at the vintage, the scan line plus smoothing. Like I think it looks pretty good in this. I think that my biggest disappointment with these releases, is that it doesn't have a typical, like, a full-on black border. It just like has that gradient. I wish that they could just have something that is just like a black border. But yeah, this is the
Scanline filter or CRT filter, I guess.
yeah. I'll show you the different ones here.
Are you using your 8-bit DOE?
I'm not. I'm just using the
regular Pro.
Yeah, the Pro controller. But I mean, they don't have a lot of selections for borders. But I wish that like when it says none, well, I just wish it was just flat out like none.
Yeah,
because like that's what it's like. Holy cow! We got a $20 donation from Scoot Diggity.
Dang!
Put this towards Devil Engine on Switch if you want. So, I've seen it come up a few times. I will. What is Devil's Engine? I mean, I missed what it was about. I mean,
let me let me see if I can look it up. Devil's Engine.
Thank you.
Yes.
Oh my god! I just realized that we are in fact playing another shooter. But I'll just do like until I'm not very good at this one. It's a bit harder than 3.
High density shooting.
Oh, that Devil Engines is?
Yeah.
Whew, that sounds intense. But okay, I mean, I'll get it. I mean, not right now. I won't get it, but I mean, I will get it and stream it. Sure. Does it look like something I'd like?
Yeah, it looks like something you'd like. I mean, it's very much a shooter.
Mm-hmm.
It's got kind of say it's like a cross between like a Genesis and Saturn aesthetic.
Ah.
It's like maybe like a Genesis color palette, but
I somehow missed that extra life right there.
But a lot of special effects that it obviously couldn't do. A lot of stuff going on. Yeah, it looks like a game you would like.
Okay, I mean, I will get it, and then I will. I mean, I could buy it right now, but I mean, I wouldn't have like a lot of time to play it. Okay, I mean, I'll get it, and I'll do it for my next stream. Oh, the sound's just really low. Should be able to hear it now. I don't know if that's too loud. How do I avoid that?
Devil's Engine is $20 made by Japanese people.
Oh.
It looks like it's made by Japanese people.
They're saying buy it now. I mean, are they gonna be disappointed if I just buy it now and that's when I play it?
I don't know.
Should I do it? I mean, I can. I'll look it up. Hang on, I'll go
I don't know.
Let's see. Devil's Engine. Did it just come out?
I don't know when it came out.
I like the idea of playing something that I have no idea what I'm in for.
Yeah, I'm into that. Let me look on the eShop
there
website.
It is, the Devil Engine. I'm not gonna even.
Not gonna look at the screenshots.
I'm not.
Does their website say when it came out?
Yeah, it's at the very top of the list. So
it came out. It came out February 21st. So it came out Thursday.
Oh. All right. Well, now I gotta wait for it to download.
You can do a Tetris 99 while you wait for it to download.
No. I played it. I played one game of it, and I was like, I definitely got into Tetris recently,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm like, oh, this is just it's gonna be too like frustrating for me. I think. I'll do a little OutRun.
Yeah.
Eric T wants to know when you're coming here to visit.
I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know yet.
Oh, play some of the new music. Is there new music in?
Yeah, we gotta do the mega mix, which is awesome. I'm gonna turn it up.
It's got an awesome label.
Yeah.
Get ready.
It's like a just combination of everything. Let me see if I can turn down the volume a little bit of the. There we go. So you can hear it better.
So I mean, I can't hear. What's I mean, is it like Sega music or what?
Yeah, I mean it's not. I think the best way to explain it, I think, is like if OutRun was in, if they made OutRun music in Sonic Mania.
Oh, okay. So it's OutRun music, but it sounds like
something, it sounds like, makes me think of like Sonic Mania.
It's so cool that they can make the Super Scalar games widescreen.
Yeah. I'm not good at OutRun. I love it.
Yeah, I love the idea of OutRun, but like I think I just don't use the high and low gear correctly.
Yeah, well, that's only like even last week when you were playing Power Drift, you're like, oh, I didn't realize that you can like do that better. Like you can do that even.
The PS2 and Xbox games look good though. I mean, this looks good too. I want to be able to play OutRun. I want to learn to play it better. You know, Super Scalar games compress really horribly.
You mean just capturing them?
Yeah. Well, I mean, capturing maybe is okay, but like when they're not like at optimal quality, like the roof of that bridge that you were going under,
Yeah. Oof.
or whatever it was like it's got these little textures on it, but they move by so fast that it just like really screws up the compression. Like I noticed that like Power Drift looked really bad on the stream last week.
Oh, yeah.
Man, like it's just got all this texture on the ground.
But when it kicks, like, so this is a mega mix of all the different songs, and when it just goes in between each one, it's kind of cool.
You know the I don't know what it's called, but the Dragon OutRun that goes dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
Dun, dun. In Danganronpa V3, there's a mini game that is like very explicitly inspired by OutRun. Like it ain't trying to hide it, and it literally has that section of the music that goes dun 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 dun.
Real, I think you mentioned that to me.
Yeah, I didn't realize that music was.
Let me see if I can lower the game difficulty.
So directly lifted from OutRun though, until I think I was playing OutRun and Yakuza 0.
Looks like I was gonna put it on long timer and then everything, but looks like Devil Engine is done downloading, so let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's see what this is about.
Has Devil Engine been confirmed for a physical release yet?
I don't know. I'll see if I can find out.
There I am. You like my user icon?
Oh, I love it. Like you're just like, oh, what's going on in here? just creeping around. Yeah,
Dan Entertainment. All right, I mean, whoa, look at this. You seeing this?
Yeah. Some good little animations. Some of this was in the trailer I watched.
Oh yeah. This is pretty badass.
Whoa, look at those explosions!
Yeah. Oh. Visible hitbox.
Oh wow, that's neat.
There's even some extras. Oh, there's some stuff. Let's do it. I have no idea what I'm in for, so I'm gonna do the tutorial first. All right.
Does it feel like it has analog control?
Maybe it's not. No. That's 8.
Oh, you missed an S. That's a great explosion.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, okay. Size of, ooh, look at the death. Oh my gosh, the death is awesome. You see when I died?
I caught the tail end of it.
Watch. That's a good explosion.
That is a good explosion.
All right.
You've clearly got more devil in your engines than the other little ships you're blowing up have.
Shoot. Burst. Okay, so burst, I can hit that to protect myself from bullets, I think, and then that's speed. Okay, let's do it.
Oh, so you can adjust speed on the fly. That's nice. Hey, look, it's got a little geometry check for you there.
Man, this is not messing around. Okay, so I can block the bullets. That's cool.
Oh, did you just like absorb the bullets?
Yeah, I guess I was not paying attention to the tutorial.
It looked like you did. Can you do a bigger burst if you? I think you do a bigger burst the longer that it's been since you did one.
Or maybe your combo.
You've got 2 meters that fill up. One's red and one's green.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's a nice screen. This is a good looking game.
Yeah. Ooh. The death animation is really awesome.
Hopefully someone doesn't hop into the stream at this point and think this is gigantic army.
No, I like gigantic.
And go buy it by mistake, huh?
I did like gigantic army. I think that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I'm not, but obviously it is a different game.
see the dithering on that explosion.
Yeah, well, it was super compressed, but I could tell what was going on.
Oh man, I didn't die. Oh, I see. Okay, so it's on our ZR as well, like the
Deflect,
bullet. Yeah.
or absorb or whatever. I'm pretty sure you do a bigger one based on like how long it's been or something like that.
You gotta forgive my how bad I am.
There definitely seems to be like a major like combo system
Yeah.
going on.
The music is really, really good. I mean, music can make or break shooters for sure. Like I think that it's I mean, a lot of people will probably disagree with me, but I mean, that was one of the reasons I could not get into Darius Burst, because I just like the music did nothing for me. Man.
JF thinks it looks like the circle gauge is a combo multiplier that works in tandem with the absorb? Maybe?
Yeah, I should probably have actually like read the tutorial. I'll do the tutorial again. Uh-oh, another boss.
Another emergency.
Jeez. I gotta use that deflection. Like it's just this.
Yeah, like that's clearly a key,
I'm gonna do the tutorial again so I can.
A key mechanic. So you ran out of
unlocked
lives.
very easy.
Ooh.
That's okay though. Let's do the. So there is a lot of extra stuff in here. Oh, there's a filter. Oh, basic scan line. There's just basic scan lines. So maybe there's enhanced.
Maybe
there's like non-basic scan lines later on.
That you'll unlock.
Let's try this again. Okay. Use injections to move. Okay. Press X to change speed. Oh, I see it. Okay.
Hang on a
Full
second.
beat of fire. Where's the adjusting the power by clicking it. Oops. Press A to use bomb or R. Okay. Bombs for replenish in this tutorial. Enemies will increase the combo meter. Score is multiplied by current combo. Lives are gained every 5,000 points. Press Y to burst. Burst will absorb all close enemy bullets, however, it will drain your current combo. Okay, so yes, it is. How big the bigger the combo, the bigger the space. The bigger area take. Okay. But it seems like you can up the combo pretty fast again. Oh, okay. There's very hard and very easy. We're gonna try very easy. Freshly awakening the continuing struggle. I like it. Stage 1 Iron Attack. You know what, though? This first level is a Space Armada level. I know I talk a lot about Space Armada levels. But you notice that the first level is a Space Armada level.
Yeah.
This seems like a game that will get a physical release.
Oh yeah, it definitely is of that tier of quality that it needs one, you know?
Oh, we got another donation, it looks like.
From Y2K1996. Thank you. Coury and Try, if you got $250 million, but to get it, you had to chop off your right hand, would you do it? No.
I don't know. If I got... What if I got you got to have like a robot hand?
That was like...
the exact same size as your current hand.
And it was like...
But it costs $250 million.
I mean, if it was like... If we're talking like Luke Skywalker quality of...
Yeah.
Cybernetic hand, and it cost me only half... If it cost me only half of the $250 million... You know, maybe. Nice.
Oh, I died going after the extend. The music in this is awesome.
I mean, you always gotta kick off the first level with a good team.
Yeah. Is the music too loud? I don't know if it's too loud on the stream or not. If you can even hear us above it or not. I don't know. People are like, I don't even care what you have to say anymore. I just want to listen to the music.
No. People think it's fine. Music is not too loud.
Okay. So this one is like the H, the hunt is like hunter, and oh, what's that?
Hmm?
I don't know.
Some Japanese symbol was there. It was probably awesome. It was like your final smash.
Yeah. So there was only 2 difficulty levels. There was very easy and very hard.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
And you're on what?
And now I'm playing on very easy because I guess the game defaults to very hard.
Oh. Like no middle ground, at least not right now, huh? I doubt you can absorb that giant laser he shoots at you.
You never know, though.
You've bought kind of a lot of digital games for your Switch, actually.
Oh.
Hmm?
The music, it's got some saxophone in it. Appropriate for a level called Neon Metropolis, if you ask me.
I bet that spread is pretty weak. Because it's
it's definitely like Snatcher style right here.
There's some serious dithering on those searchlights.
Oh, yep. All right. Well, I'm very impressed with this game.
I told you it looked like something you'd like.
Yeah. It does kind of remind me of Last Resort a little bit. On the
Last Resort?
Yeah, on the Neo Geo. it's hard for me to forget that I can absorb these bullets.
Hard for you to forget?
I mean, hard for me to remember. Yeah. You know what I meant.
It seems like the game's key mechanic.
Yes.
Which is a pretty cool mechanic.
Whoa, we got.
Hey, we got another 5 from Y2K 1996. Whoa, thank you. Okay. You get 250 million, but then you lose sight in your right eye. You get to keep your hand. Would you do it then? I mean, I
hope he's not like setting us up for something. Where he's like gonna come and kidnap us and like put us in a room. You said you do this.
I mean, I don't know how much of a detriment really losing one eye would be to your overall sight. I would not fancy it. But
what if you got a robot eye? They could like
that was just as good or better than my existing eye.
Yeah. I guess it depends on how painful it was to lose the eye too, because like the idea of like anything going close to my eye, like.
Oh, I mean, I can't even do like eye drops.
I can do eye drops. But the thing is, like, I wear contacts.
So I don't know how you do contacts. I am not even at the level of being able to do contacts. I can't. Yeah, I think I'm with Sephi. I would lose hand before eye.
You know,
and I would lose foot before hand.
I can appreciate the dithering in this.
Yeah.
I can appreciate that they like. I mean, look at those clouds. They really committed to the dithering. Like the dithering is not. It's a specific stylistic choice that they made.
Right, and that is good and valid.
Whoa, he's like shooting at me from the background. That's awesome. That snake, watch, he shot at me from the background. It's kind of cool.
Oh, yeah. Ace.
Oh, he got me.
So you're 3 levels in, so you're doing a lot better now.
Well, yeah, because I'm playing on very easy.
Are there still limited continues?
There seems to be, but I bet you it's like a lot of the treasure games where I bet you get extra continues the more you play. Yeah, which I love that kind of mechanic.
Oh yeah, it's a great way to do it.
Well, I see another donation from I Hate You.
Oh, $9.99. Wow. Thank you.
Saying, what would you do for a Klondike bar?
I don't know. Take out the trash?
I'd go down to my freezer and get one.
Do you have them?
Oh, we got some. We had some for a little while. I mean, I haven't had any in a while, but
I mean,
my kids
Klondike bars are okay. I don't think they're amazing.
Yeah, it's not.
I would do more for like.
Look at that RGB separation on that.
It was intense separation.
Oh, that's cool. It like accrues a lifetime score.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah, what would you do for Klondike bar? I would pay the amount for one. Yeah, I mean that is how you acquire Klondike bars. Typically.
See, look at unlocked. Max continues up. See, I can appreciate that. That is.
Do you think that applies to very hard mode as well? Mm-hmm. Probably.
That is, I believe,
that's great.
It's one of the best. the kind of like mechanics for earning continues. Not
Oh,
like a
yeah,
store that
absolutely.
you buy like additional continues. I just like it that you get an
Yeah,
additional
you
continue
earn it,
every time you
and
play.
you always have it.
Yeah, and you'll it forces you to play, and you get better and better and better. I mean, I want to play again.
I mean, I would do more for like a Dairy Queen Blizzard or a Frosty than I would a Klondike bar.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I wouldn't do a lot for one, but I'd do something for one. Those are easily better than a Klondike bar, in my opinion. Sandy, what would you do for a Klondike bar? Hmm? What would you do? You can't eat Klondike bars.
Yeah, doesn't like chocolate like can't it like kill a dog?
Yeah?
But we had my cat had to get her teeth cleaned.
Like, because they were in like super bad shape, or
Well, they're just like they had a lot of buildup, but now apparently we have to brush her teeth like like once a week or something like that.
do you think she's going to be receptive to that?
I don't know.
I-
It's
I
funny
should-
because my wife like did not want to get a cat, and
Oh, she didn't.
no, I mean she's like, oh no, I don't want to get a cat, especially like I would never want a cat that they could like they would sleep on the bed and all this other stuff, and it's like my wife is like willing to do just about anything with a cat now. And I mean the cat sleeps on our bed every night now.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
I remember you saying like early on, your wife was like, I assumed she wanted to get a cat, but I did remember you saying that, you know, she had some rules about it.
Right. I mean, I was hesitant because she's like, if we get a cat, it's not allowed to be on the bed. And at that point, I was like, I don't know. That's like kind of like it's like kind of the point of like of having a cat. You know, sleep on the bed at night.
Yeah, I should brush Sandy's teeth more than I do, but she's, I think, receptive to it. Like, she likes being brushed. Like, my dog growing up would refuse to let you brush her fur, brush her teeth, anything like that. Like, she had to be sedated at the vet to even get her teeth brushed. Like, it was bad.
Oh,
Another $5 from Y2K1996. 500 million, but you have to move to Cincinnati, and you can never leave the city limits. Not even 5 feet outside the city limits. Would you do that? Woof. I mean,
for 500 million.
500 million, but you can never leave.
If it's just within the city limits, I mean, it's not like I'm like traveling like far outside of it all the time currently. I mean, you could build like a.
I mean, I like to see other places in the world, though. I mean, on the surface that doesn't sound too bad, but like, I mean, I like to travel.
Yeah.
Go places. I feel like I get a little itch to travel now and then.
I think for 500 mil, I could probably do that.
Well, I guess I'll.
Because then you could just like you'd have so much money that if you ever want to like see anybody, they can just bring them to you. Jeez.
Yeah, but I mean, you could see people, sure, but then you couldn't. you couldn't go places. You couldn't see new things. Like, I don't know. I'd like to go to Japan again.
Yeah. Oh man, the music on the stage 2 is amazing. I wish I was doing better. I'm starting to. The truth is like I'm actually like not good at shooters, even though I like them.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm not good, and
I mean, I guess I'm not horrible.
Not shy away from playing them.
Man, whew, I'm getting fresh this time.
This is a very cool looking game.
Oh, I just killed somebody, and they said, "Oh no," in text. I didn't just like kill an innocent person. I don't know, like for our Patreon, like our video logs, I was thinking about like doing little things. They're just like, oh, like quick, like game reviews, like a 3-minute game review or something like that. I mean, I guess I say like a quick 3-minute game review, but considering that I can take 15 minutes to unbox a special edition, like just talking about it is like it's kind of silly. It's funny when I look at those video logs because I thought that for the longest time, like, oh man, like filling like 15-20 minutes seems like it's like that's a lot of work. Or like I don't know if I'd ever have that much to say. And it's so easy to make those long versus making them short. I think. I don't know if you feel that way or not.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty easy to ramble a little too long. Like the little intro that I recorded for this week's video log was like 8 or 9 minutes, and it absolutely did not need to be, so I cut it down to like 3.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know how many of like the people that are our patrons are here for like a live stream, but I mean probably a decent amount. But I mean, even just like something like this, like I do like a talk about this game for like 5-10 minutes.
Like nothing you would have to script out.
No, I would I would. What I have been doing a lot of times for certain things is just writing down like some bullet points that I would like to kind of hit if I can. Like I did that with when I did the thing about Lunar. And I was actually going to do Lunar 2 as well, but then when I talked about Lunar 1 for 25 minutes, like I'm not going to do the second one.
I thought I remembered you getting out of this level way quicker before.
I thought I did too.
I feel like I remember this level being a lot shorter. Another 5 from Y2K1996.
Thank you.
What is your favorite kind of sandwich? Mine is a Reuben. I like me some sandwiches. I mean, something like a hamburger count? I don't know. I do like a good hamburger.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, what's your favorite kind of sandwich meat?
Like, if I only had to choose...
Whoa. Does this say mode unlocked handheld port?
Handheld what?
Ship outline off. I just saw something about... Sorry, go ahead and talk. I'm gonna. What is your favorite kind of meat? Oh, gee, we got another $5. Let's answer the question. Read that, and then we'll answer the
my
question.
favorite, like if I had to only choose one, like if we're talking like the traditional sandwich meats, if I had to choose only one, I like turkey the best, but I actually prefer turkey and ham together.
Yeah.
But not just ham. I mean, it's okay. But if I had just one, it'd be turkey. But I like turkey and ham.
Yeah. I like a turkey club.
Yeah.
Club sandwich, yeah, for sure, with some bacon on it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but I've really gotten into like just good old Italian sandwiches lately. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of salami. And you know, I've been going to Kroger and getting the Italian mix. But so okay, we got another $5 from Craig Wan. You wanna read that?
Yeah, if rhythm games are your thing, you should totally check out the newly released 16-bit Rhythm Land for Mega Drive and 8-bit Rhythm Land for Famicom. I have zero rhythm at all.
Although, you know, we were kind of talking the other day.
Well, yeah, we were talking about this the other day because, like, I don't have any rhythm. I can't play rhythm games. I mean, I can, but it's a visual thing for me. Like, I'm watching the points and mashing the button when I see it, but it's not, I don't feel in tune with the music, in tune with the rhythm, anything like that. And Tetris Effect was kind of a revelation for me because I realized you don't have to play that game to a rhythm. Like, the game makes the sounds and the music and the sights, like, as you make the moves, but for it to sound cool, you can still just play however. And I realized from watching footage of you play Rez and then looking at a little bit of Child of Eden, like, those games are the same way. Like, you're just playing a shooter, basically. And it looks cool and it sounds cool, but they aren't music. Like, I've always thought of them as music games. Mm-hmm. They are, and I guess they are music games, but they aren't rhythm games. Which is a big distinction for me. Like, I feel like playing Tetris Effect let me feel something that musically inclined people feel.
When
they play rhythm games. I can't.
Synesthesia, as I was saying.
Oh, yeah.
But then, you know, because of that, I was like, oh, you should buy Child of Eden. And I linked you to a video of it, and you're like, oh. So you checked out the video, right? Just kind of
a little bit, yeah. I mean, it's definitely got a Tetris Effect-y vibe.
Yeah, and I think you should stream that. I think that'd be awesome for you to stream that. Mm-hmm. Maybe an unpopular opinion, but I like it more than Rez. But I didn't realize apparently it is a prequel to Rez.
Oh, like the story is connected?
Yeah. But Craig Wetton, thank you for the donation. I wanted to make sure that we said that.
I've kind of been in the mood to like stream something VR lately. Like, I don't know what.
Yeah.
Kind of want to pull the PSVR out again.
Well, you should definitely stream Child of Eden because it's not a very hard game. Mm-hmm. I mean, I guess the last level is kind of tough, but it's got awesome music. Whoa, we got another $1 from Paul Sutton. You want to read what it says?
Oh, echoing Y2K's gimmick. 250 million, but the only meat you're ever allowed to eat is olive loaf. All other non-meats are still allowed.
For how much money?
For 250 million.
I'd do that. If it's just meat, if it is just meat, That's yeah. I mean,
Oh, I subsist on meat. Like I could I just couldn't give up meat. I love meat.
there's like so much other stuff you could just eat. You know.
Oh, I'd go hungry.
I don't
Like
know.
that'd be oof. I don't think I could live that way.
I saw that.
I don't even know what olive loaf is.
I don't know either. I'm sure it's horrible, especially since I hate olives anyways. On another subject, I saw that Retro Morgan was mentioning if there's any news about too many games, and there's no news about too many games right now. I don't know. I think it was announced this week that we are going to be guests at the Long Island gaming convention in August, I believe it is. August.
Yeah,
10th,
yeah, I think it's early
10th
August.
and 11th, I think.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah,
about that
they've been trying to get us to go to that for a long time. It's always ended up that
the
last year I had a
scheduling
family
just didn't work.
vacation and all this. Yeah, it's just scheduling just didn't work out, but very excited about that.
Yeah.
There's
We
gonna be some
want to
other-
go to too many games, but I don't. I mean, I'm counting on you all to be paying attention to like announcements and stuff for that because I'm not. Dang, another $5 from Y2K96. Okay, only 10 million, but you can only eat cow meat. No more pig stuff like bacon and baby back ribs. Only beef.
Okay.
I would do it for sure, but would you?
Oh, I mean, I would definitely do that for sure. Like it's that I would. That's for 10 million bucks, and to only eat beef.
I mean, I feel like some people distinguish between meat and poultry. I mean, I think that's an important question for this thing because I freaking love chicken, but as long as I could eat at least one animal that wasn't seafood, that would be pretty tempting. I love pork. I love barbecue. I like bacon, but feel it's a little overrated. But I don't get me wrong, bacon's great. But I feel like other people have an experience with bacon that is beyond the experience I have. But I do like bacon. But as long as I could have like one animal that wasn't fish, that would be an okay deal.
What's that Contra style homage game that's coming out? I forgot what it's called. It looks really awesome.
Oh,
It's like a.
I don't know if I'm aware.
I think
of it.
I wonder how close it is to coming out.
Is it like on Switch or something?
It's on everything, I think. But it's like it was like a run and gun. Looks really cool. But definitely Contra 3 inspired.
I don't know if you showed me anything of that or not.
I'm sure somebody in the chat knows. This game is really, really cool. Thank you so much for recommending it and like donating. I'm so happy I bought it. It's like it's awesome.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Like I'm definitely gonna play this and play until I beat it.
Yeah, and it sounds like it gives you the tools to make that happen.
Yes.
That absorption mechanic's really cool.
Yeah. As you see, I kind of put the like an outline on my. You can choose the.
Oh yeah, I saw that in the options. That's nice.
Yeah, and the yellow
It
dot
looks
is like.
cool. It looks kind of cool anyway.
Yeah. $69 million and the only YouTube channel is only you can only watch this. Well, I mean, I guess, but I mean, I don't know. People get you get real sick of us if we're the only show you could watch.
I mean, I would take it.
Yeah.
I mean, not that I don't enjoy watching other YouTube shows, but I'm usually like, I usually don't have much time to watch other YouTube shows anyway. So I'd take that. If I got that much money, then gosh, like I wouldn't like stress anymore about whether videos were making any money.
Yeah, exactly. I like his flamethrower there. This game does have really, really great explosions.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, that's, yep, another dollar from Paul Sutton.
You're referring to Blazing Chrome?
Oh,
also,
olive loaf.
Olive loaf is like bologna with olives in it.
Okay, I've had olive loaf. I could do that. I could do that. Yes, Blazing Chrome. Will you look it up? See if
Blazing Chrome.
Yep, that is exactly the game I was thinking of. It looks awesome.
I am into
that name.
Well, I'm into anything that's inspired by Contra. Joy Masher, I guess, is the company that makes it. Oh, it's got some pretty great. Oh, Sandy just noticed Devil Engine on the TV. she has taken some interest. she's just all of a sudden locked on it.
Look at the dithering on the way background too, like on the gradient.
They've got some cool artwork for this Blazing Chrome. Oh gosh!
What?
This looks amazing.
I know.
Like in just like the first 2 seconds.
I tried the portable mode filter. I just kind of looked at it, but I didn't see what the actual game looks like. Oh, I can change it during the.
Oh yeah, I need this game.
Oh my.
This is like right up my alley.
See here. Okay, so there we can do the.
That looks like it's like specifically inspired by. Oh, handheld port. Oh, yeah. That's what. Oh, that's funny. You can't even read the menu.
I know.
Look at what it does to the dithering.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Blazing Chrome looks amazing.
Yeah. Does it have a release date?
Let me check. I'd like. It says March 2019.
Oh.
Well, that's a game I definitely want to get a physical copy.
There's a ton of references to stuff. Bullet colored pink sweets. That's like the cave game.
Ah.
They're like the people who made this. They definitely.
They get it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Pink Sweets is a cave game. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I know it's 11:30. I'm gonna do one more time.
See, one more time because I'm gonna need to go to bed because I've.
Oh yeah, you gotta work
tomorrow.
I
have a freelance thing tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll do one more. I'm gonna see if I can change the bullet color to UI. We'll do the bullet style of Pink Sweets.
Or if that changes enemy bullets or your bullets.
No, I changed the enemy bullets. Yeah, it makes them so look at they're just easier to see.
Yeah. That's neat.
Yeah. This game it's awesome. It feels like a Saturn game. You're right. It does feel like it would have come out on the Saturn.
You need to go out, Sandy. You need to pee. What else you need? Okay. Let's go pee.
I wonder if it's like a treasure game where you get an extra continue every hour of playtime. I've never been one that really changed my ship speed. I usually like to go for the medium and stay there. Did anybody in the chat go and buy this since I've been playing it? I'm curious. So did this come out on other systems already, or is it just on Switch for right now? And how come I haven't heard anything about it? It's also on Steam. Okay.
What is?
This game.
Oh, okay.
I think I saw Steffi say that it's coming out on the PS4.
Okay, but for now it's only on Switch in terms of consoles.
I think. I mean, that's what it's looking like, yeah.
Oh, so you're on easy now. Did you unlock easy or?
I don't know. We got another
$5 from Y2K99. Okay, last one. You get 5 million, but you have to sleep on the floor. No more couches or beds for the rest of your life. No cushions, only the floor. Are we talking only sleep, or just eating? I mean, not. I don't know why I was thinking eating, because everything involved eating before. Like if I couldn't like sit my butt on something comfy ever again.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Definitely no. Definitely no. Now if it was just sleeping, like as long as I could have a pillow, I could probably live with that. Just on the floor. I could probably live with that.
I think I could. I would not want to do that. That's less appealing to me than like the than the olive loaf. I feel like I'd rather do olive loaf than sleep on the floor. If I had to choose. I've definitely had olive loaf before.
I don't know. I mean, 5 million. I mean, don't get me wrong. That is quite a lot of money, but I don't know. 5 million sounds like doesn't sound like aiming high enough to do without, like, you know, some standard thing in your life.
I like the bullets absorbing mechanic, but I wish there was like more incentive to do it. Like it just kind of saves you. But I mean, like I think of like Mars Matrix where you can absorb the bullets and then you can launch them all back at the enemy. Maybe you could like store them up or something like that. But I guess that's one of the things that's cool about it. Is it's a very, outside of that, it's a very pure shooter experience.
Jeff O asks, $5 million US or 5 million subs?
5 million. So
I assume he means subscribers,
Yeah,
not sub sandwiches. I mean, I feel like 5 million subs is a resource you could use to get much more money. So
yeah,
that would be nice. That would be, that'd be a nice thing to have. But at the same time, like, I really have no idea how much to expect a channel.
Do
that has
all
5
million of those subs, they like the show as much as everyone watching right now?
Yeah.
Do they just kind of like, oh, we're gonna subscribe, but I'm never gonna watch it.
But I don't.
They're gonna hate subscribe to us.
I don't think there's I don't think there's 5 million people in the world that would make a conscious decision to watch us.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, we don't even have a single video that's got 1 million views, let alone 5 million views.
Yeah, although the PlayStation 2 video did just cross 500,000 views.
Yeah, and the Game Boy video is over 600,000.
Yeah, it has 600,000.
But I have no idea how much money a channel that's got 5 million subscribers would make. Like, it's probably more money than I need, but that'd be cool. The only downside to that is, like, if you had 500 million subscribers, like, you would
500 million or 5 million?
Oh, 500.
Be funny.
5 million. If you had 5 million subscribers, like, you'd be getting recognized way too much.
Yeah, well, you won't be able to leave the house, and then at that point, you might as well just be not be
you
able
might
to
as well
leave.
taken that. You might as well have taken that. Don't leave Cincinnati at that point.
Yeah. 500 million subscribers.
I mean, I don't even know what PewDiePie or whatever I assume he's still the highest. I have no idea. That's like, I have no idea what he's got.
He was making. I mean, I don't think he makes the most out of everybody now, even though he has like the most subscribers. I think that's that. Was it Ryan's toy review? Like some kid. I mean, my son watches it. Ryan's toy review, and he's like the highest earner. Makes like literally, he's just like he's like 9 or something like that.
Do you know how much he makes?
I think it's something like 13 million a year or something like that.
Jeez.
I mean, like my son, I don't let him watch a lot of YouTube, but sometimes he's like, I want to watch it. I want to watch Ryan's toy review.
That's like,
I'm like, that guy. Jeez, I'm just getting crushed by this thing. I cannot make it past this 3rd level. I've not gotten additional continues, so I think you might get additional continues every hour of play.
Well, apparently some YouTube channel in India is now the biggest.
Oh, so did they pass it? It was like the what were they? They've only been around for like a little while.
That's kind of. I mean, I know India is like a gigantic country, but that's still very.
So
impressive.
I thought that they were like in a competition for a long time. Jeez.
I mean,
yeah.
Did they? I assume their content. I assume they don't make any content in English. Like, I mean, because you just think of like how much broader your reach is, like when you have content in, other languages. They're, spoken around the world.
Challenge Madcore Rampage. Let's try a challenge real quick. The challenge mode. So it unlocks. There's a lot of content in here. I'll try one challenge and we'll call. I'm going to try. I just really want to try Madcore Rampage. Oh, look at that background. Whoa. So it's just you're supposed to survive.
It's a music channel called T Series. Okay,
Yeah.
so I mean that makes sense how that could that would have universal appeal,
Yeah.
That's a neat background.
Yeah. Dang, what a game. Yeah, Ryan Story has over 18 million subs. Man.
Wow.
Well, is that going to do it?
I guess that'll do it.
All right. Thanks for everybody for hanging out, man. Thanks for all the donations and everything. It was crazy tonight.
Yeah, wow.
Thank you. I mean, thank you for the recommendation for this game. I'm buying it.
Don't forget to add to your backlog.
I know. I'm gonna knock one game off and put another and replace it.
Yeah.
But that's a lot of fun. I mean, I'm definitely gonna be playing this game a lot. Oh, look at that back! It's like that's got to be. Look at that background.
Oh.
Like that's like definitely a nod to Thunder Force 4 or Lightning Force.
Yeah, for sure.
That's awesome. All right, everybody. We'll see you next week, and hopefully the Fantasy Star episode will be out then. I mean, but I can't promise it. I will do my best.
All right.
Good night.
Good night.